Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. So it's been quite a few months since I've done a slime video. So today I'm going to be making some peanut butter and jelly slime along with a toast squishy. And then I'm also going to be making some Nutella slime with some pancake squishies. So to make this short, I'm making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with some Nutella pancakes. Please tell me this is not the most amazing combination you have ever heard of. So this is kind of a slime week because I also uploaded a slime video over on my second channel, so I'll have a link for that down below if you want to check it out. I had a lot of fun filming this video, so I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel and if you'd like to stick around for future videos, then be sure to hit that subscribe button. Without further ado, let's get right into it. The first slime that I'm going to be showing you is the grape jelly slime. So I'm going to be using clear glue for this. I'm pouring in the entire bottle in a bowl. To give it color, I'm adding in some purple food coloring. I would not recommend acrylic paint for this because you do want this to have a jelly-like color. So the best way is to use food coloring. So I'm mixing that in, and I did add a little bit at a time so I would be able to control the amount of color. Now you can turn your glue mixture into slime. So I'm going to be using baking soda, and I'm using a 1/4 teaspoon of it. I'm going to mix this in really well. By the way, you can use borax or laundry liquid detergent, or you can use baking soda and contact solution like I'm doing here. I added about 4 tablespoons of contact solution. Now you can pretty much eyeball this. You'll know when the slime is ready. So I added a little bit at a time just to make sure that I don't add too much of the contact solution. So I'm adding in the contact solution, mixing it in, adding more as I need it. You will pretty much know when the slime is ready. It will stop sticking onto the bowl, so just take it out and start kneading it together. It might stick onto your hands when you start, but by the time you keep kneading it, it will get less stickier. For the peanut butter slime, I'm using 3 tablespoons of white glue. Next, you want to add in 3 tablespoons of shaving cream. Now, these are not technically 3 tablespoons. It's like double the amount because they are heaping. So you want to add in about like double the amount of shaving cream into the glue. Now I'm just mixing that in really well. For my slime activator, I'm using baking soda and contact solution again, but you can use detergent or borax for this. As soon as you start mixing in the contact solution, it will start to clump together and bind really well. To give it that peanut butter texture, I'm going to add in a pretty good amount of air dry clay, not being too specific with the amount. And then I'm going to add in some food coloring, a little bit of brown and yellow to give it that peanut buttery color. So the recipe of this is pretty much the same exact as butter slime would be like, but I'm just making it in a brown color so that it would look like peanut butter. I'm mixing in the color, and I did add quite a lot of food coloring into this, but I added it very slowly and a little bit at a time so that I can really get the color that I want, and I finally did, and it really looks like peanut butter to me. The final slime is the Nutella one, so I'm adding in an entire bottle of white glue in a bowl. To give it color, I'm using acrylic paint, and I added in a good amount of that, and then I'm just going to mix that all in. For this slime recipe, I'm using laundry detergent, and I used about 2 tablespoons of it. I thought I'd change it up because I was using baking soda and contact solution in the previous 2, and I don't really have borax, so I thought I'd use laundry detergent, and it works just as fine. I think that the most important part in making slime is adding a little bit at a time. Whether you're using borax, detergent, or contact solution and baking soda, add a little bit at a time, because if you end up adding too much of it, it just gets really thick and it's just not fun then. I couldn't resist just making slime. I had to make something else. So I thought I'd make these jars that would store the slime in perfectly, and let's be real, they also look super cute. I have these really cute mini mason jars that I got from the dollar store I think about a year ago, and I did not know what to do with them until now. Because we're making 3 different slimes today, I'm going to decorate 3 different jars. So I'm going to take off the lid and paint each lid with a different color. So I did blue for peanut butter, white for Nutella, and purple for grape jelly. I also made these very boring labels which I had to cutify, so I'm adding in a face to each label. I know I could have printed out the faces along with it, but I wanted to do it freehand because printing it out wouldn't be fun. I'm using markers to draw on the face, and then I used white acrylic paint to make the details inside the eyes. I'm sticking the labels onto the jars. I feel so professional doing this. They look really cute. They really turned out better than I thought they would. The third part of this video is pancake squishies. So I'm using memory foam, and I started with a kind of thick amount of memory foam by mistake. Anyway, I took this jar and I made a circle with it on the memory foam. With my pair of scissors, I'm going to start cutting the memory foam. As I mentioned earlier, I used a pretty thick amount of memory foam, which I really shouldn't have, but it was a mistake. Anyway, I'm going to cut this very thin. By the way, if you don't have memory foam, you can use a kitchen sponge, makeup sponge, any kind of foam. As long as it's soft, it will do the job. To give it color, I'm shaving down some chalk pastels. I started shading it from the center, and then I'm just going to fade it out. That way it's going to look the most realistic. And now it's time to make the Nutella pancakes and peanut butter and jelly sandwich. By the way, this is the same toe squishy that I made in one of my videos. It's the squishy phone holder. So if you want to see how I made it, I'll have a link for the video down below. But I ended up cutting it and using it for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And that is pretty much it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun filming it. So if you guys would like to see more videos like this, then be sure to leave me a comment down below. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day so far. I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next one.